Take that, baby. Sorry, this is no joke, dude. I am finding cool stuff in here. I'm trying to get to that guitar up there. Let me keep digging. So this giant mess here is everything I came back with today from my garage and estate sales. Found this. I just sold one of these for $200. This one's a little bit smaller. Has the trivet inside. Sorry, the baby's asleep, so I'm talking quiet, but Magnalite, this one's gonna be like 160 bucks. So that's killer. This is super cool. Handmade hook rug. Found a sealed Cutco, brand new from the factory. This is a base, I believe a base to a ceramic Christmas tree. She said she knows where the other pieces are, so she's gonna hang on to it for me. These are super sick. These are all very old die cut Halloween decorations. Actually, it's everything. There's Christmas, Thanksgiving, but some of them are pretty old. So as a lot, it's pretty cool. I grabbed some Pyrex because they're all very clean. They're not too exciting as far as money goes, but this was cool. This compass, probably for a boat. Now, this piece I really like, but I have not been able to find much info about it. I've been trying online. I don't know who makes it. It's not signed anywhere. It's got that flower frog stuck inside, but it's pretty big and it's very cool. What else? I'm gonna get to the sterling at the end. So, big boy, 70s, Pabst Blue Ribbon. This is a blacklight poster. Sorry, I only got one hand, but it's like a demon blacklight poster. Last one sold for 75 bucks. This is a Star Wars poster from 1977, put out by a Coca-Cola company. If I had the full set, it would have been better. I guess there were 4 of them. But then we also grabbed all this. So this was from a garage sale this morning. See if I can zoom in for you guys. Rogers sterling weighted, but for $2, it's a pretty good little bit of silver there. Grabbed these two right away. I paid $30 for everything here, 30 bucks. Another pair of sterling weighted candlesticks. Zach actually saw a pair sitting out front of the house too. He grabbed them on the way out. They told him he could just take them for free. And look at these. We're actually going to go back to that house too. There's so much left in there. So these are sterling. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was awesome. And then finally, I'm convinced that this is actually sterling silver, or maybe even higher silver content. It has Chinese marks on it, I believe. And at first I was like, no, it's not. But the color's pretty good, and it's very bendable. And it's pretty light, you know. But I think that's going to be real. See how it's bent? It's just kind of flimsy. So I'll have to try to translate all those marks, but I think this is silver. Maybe even higher purity than 925. The tone is crazy on it. I guess I could acid test it. It's pretty light, but kind of a cool piece. So yeah, it wasn't a wasted day after all. I found some good stuff and I barely spent any money. Zach and I are going back for part 2 of that house. We spoke to the lady and she said she's gonna try to make it accessible in the other bedrooms that are totally packed. And we still didn't even get very far into the one bedroom that we were digging in. So we're hoping we can find a lot more cool stuff this time. And I might be able to get footage inside, but if not, I'll definitely show you guys what we find. More of the figurines. No way we're getting that.
No, I'm gonna just show it to her. I'm gonna just tell her I expect a reward.
Yeah, take some good prices.
I don't know if they're silver or what.
No,
they're just regular, right?
Let me see one. They look regular, yeah. Someone just saved them. 1974.
I
Yeah,
think that's
so
it.
it's too late. But I'm sure some of them are good.
Can you believe that?
He just hung on to it. It's just a bunch of cash. That's cool. Yeah, go give them to her. She'll be used. Tight. That's a banger single stitch right here. Albuquerque Balloon Festival 94. That's dope. Really nice fur that I grabbed. I don't know if it's beaver or what, but super nice, soft, real fur. So that was nice too. All right, you guys, I gotta show you what I picked up. We did really well. Zach also got awesome stuff. My son's maybe screaming in the background because he's been having a fit, but I have to show you so I can put this stuff away. Let's start over here and I'll get to the exciting stuff in a minute. This t-shirt I love. Albuquerque International Balloon Festival 1994. Super sick. Single stitch shirt. There's a clock. Pretty cool. Hold on, my camera seems kind of dirty. So there's a couple pieces of snap-on in there. Nothing too exciting, right? Okay. I got the Alf. The 80s Alf Burger King puppet. Pretty sick. Sock Monkey, which his arm is fallen off. I didn't realize. This is just kind of a cool piece. Brought back from Spain. Tourist piece. Something for the antique fair. This is really pretty. From Poland. Made in Poland. Handkerchief vase, I think they call it. It's nice. Okay. Some Boy Scout stuff. This little cap gun here. Probably 1950s. Pretty sweet. Check this knife out. This is a World War II knife. Condition's not great, but I think this is going to be around a $200 knife. I'll probably clean it up a little bit, but from the listings I was seeing, it's a decent knife. That was just in the back in the shed somewhere. Okay. Got a couple more Boy Scout things here, little pins. This is Native American Thunderbird beaded piece, which is super cool. Random, I was just throwing stuff in that looked cool. Why is my focus so bad? All right, that's better. I brought you over to some better lighting. There was so much Avon crap. This is not sterling. Kind of a cool looking piece, but these I thought were gold. They looked pretty good at first, and I saw that they were marked, but then when I got home in the light, they're not gold. It's marked Germany. But look at these. Okay, look at this one first. My hands are still dirty from digging, but this is carved something. Bone, I guess. Beautiful. But the real nice one is this. I think this is angel skin coral, this koi fish. So that could be a $200 piece, this tiny little thing. So pretty. Look at the detail. Gorgeous. Just tucked in the drawer in there. Okay. Schaefer fountain pen. I don't think this one was gold tipped. I thought it was because it said, I saw 4. Come on, focus. But it's not 14K, it just says 4. It's just the size. Decent. A little dirty and not in great condition. These knives are pretty cool. These folding knives. I forget, I think they're Spanish. I looked them up. So that should be like another 80 or 90 bucks between the two of them. Okay, more Boy Scout stuff. Another knife, little mini knife. Decent little Ronson lighter here. This I thought was neat, so I grabbed it.
What's it called?
And this is not sterling. I don't know what this is. It's just a little bracelet. Okay, now, wait, hold on, Cameron. Now, let me get to the good stuff. I'm going to start with the silver, and you know I found some gold. Cameron, hold on. First off, the chain here I don't think is silver, but this thing is. It's marked sterling. I don't know what you would put in there, but kind of neat. This was really pretty. It's marked back here, 925. Okay, and then there was this one, little tennis bracelet kind of thing. Sterling. Where's the mark on this guy? Well, it's very hard to see. See if I can. 925 right there. So yeah, it's just a tennis bracelet. There's only one of these, unfortunately. This one's actually not marked, but actually there's some green, so this one might not be good. It looked okay, but we'll see. This I love. And this one, so it's marked here, sterling, and there's a maker right there. Very cool. So that needs a polish. I know a lot of people don't like to polish this older stuff. Stuff like this I would like to polish. It just makes it easier to sell. Awesome. So look at this. This has to be liquid silver. It's not marked. Let me open this up and see how it looks. Okay, wow. Look at this. It's huge. It's huge, beautiful, and you're not going to believe this? It is marked. Come on, let's see. Look at that, sterling. Isn't that awesome? It's a beauty. Okay, so that's awesome. I'm glad that's marked. It's going to make it easier for me. But that is a big, heavy piece, super pretty. Here's another little sterling ring. Just marked 925 in there. Again, needs a polish. Pretty. Got this thing was super cool. I didn't see any marks on it, but it's definitely going to be sterling. Very pretty. This piece is marked sterling. This chain is sterling. These earrings are marked 925. These ones are also marked 925, but they're totally broken. The post just broke off. They're pretty thin anyway. Random little pieces that I grabbed for the scrap pile. This was pretty. Just marked 925 in there. These two earrings here are marked sterling. And then there were several of these chains, just little, oh god, little chains, and they're marked 925. There were 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So that's cool. And then check this one out. Luck of the Irish. And I don't know, yeah, there you go. Mark Sterling. Okay, so I think that's all the silver. Now let's get to the gold, because you know I found some gold. First, check this. In the box, super nice snorkel, Schaefer snorkel pen. And if we open it up, we got a nice 14 karat nib on there. Okay. And not only that, I just looked at comps of this and check this out. Yeah, so this is a super nice pen, and that was a sold comp, and they didn't have the original box. I got the original box. Okay. This opal. It didn't look like gold to me, but it has that screw down back. So that's why I grabbed it, and when I got home to look at it, it is marked 10K. So that's 10 karat. That's nice. Then we got this one. I don't know what happened to the other piece, but I did find this one. There's a mark in there, 10K, a little bit. Okay. And then I found this guy. Boom. 14K. Nice 14 karat. Love that. Love that gold. Okay. I thought I had 2 of these, but unfortunately, apparently I only found 1. This I'm not going to be able to show you because the mark is so, well, maybe. 14K. You see the mark? So there's a little bit of 14 karat right there. Put that in the 14 karat pile. How about this guy? Nice little box chain. And 14 karat. 14 karat. Nice little box chain. Okay. Then at one point I found a box, and it had several of these bags, and each bag had one of these, and one of the bags had 2 of them. These are 14 karat. Let's see if you can see. These are actually from Hawaii. They're from Lanai, some jewelry shop in Lanai. So 14K. Very pretty, very light, but another little gold chain. Look, there's 4 of them. So this is the 14 karat. This is the 10 karat. Don't forget about this. That's a hitter. And then this is all the silver. And these are going to be great too, I think. So pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a little cobalt glass jar, and that's pretty much it. So between today, which I think was even the better day, and all the silver that I got last time, I mean, this was a killer pick for me and Zach. Hopefully I can get him to send footage of what he found. But awesome, awesome.